I'm Maayan Dee. I'm from London. I'm 25 years old. I made Aliyah in 2019. And currently I work a lot on my art and music. This is a painting that I did. The top part is actually of a photo. I painted it, but it was a photo originally. We went back to the site like 2 months later and we retraced our steps. And so I drew the red flower initially, and then I left like the bottom part blank. I felt like it was incomplete, but I didn't know how to complete it. And when it became clear to me that this will be my cover art for the song about the hostages, then it kind of just, everything fell into place, and I was like, there has to be a yellow flower. Like it could have been us, it could have been me, it could have been everyone who was there.
את יכולה לשתף אותנו במה שעברת ב7 באוקטובר?
I'd traveled South America for 7 months, where I met a group of really nice Israelis, and the Nova Festival was where we decided to do our reunion. So it was like, of course I'm gonna go, even though I'd never been to one before. And then at 6:30 we start hearing like banging sounds, and I was like, but that's not like the music, that's not the music. So we waited for the rockets to finish, and we waited like 5 minutes, and then 30 minutes, 35 minutes, and the rockets are still going, and I was like, okay, something's going on, and it's bigger than what I expected. And then we drove past Be'eri. That's where we saw like 40 to 50 cars on either side of the road with doors open and people on the floor. They're lying down from the rockets, like obviously, what else could it be? So we stopped in the bomb shelter in Saad, and then after about 3 minutes we started hearing automatic gunfire. I said to my friends, we gotta leave, like we just need to get out of here. The driver wanted to go through Sderot. He was like, it'll be much quicker. And then a car saw us and was like, whatever you do, don't go to Sderot, turn around, like go back to where you came from. And that's it, I got home from Netivot, like we drove to Be'er Sheva and we went up north. And that's it. That's when I actually got to text my mom and tell her, hi mom, you're probably gonna hear about it in the news. I was in this party, but like I'm fine. Processing took a long time. Like I remember the first few months, I genuinely felt like I was watching a Black Mirror episode, and I was like watching it, like I'm not part of it. And I used to tell people like, yeah, the people who went to the Nova, like they're skinny. I didn't class myself as someone who went there because I was just disconnected. Fully, I disconnected. And so I found myself doing art to kind of communicate how I feel without using words. It's like what saved me, genuinely, I think. If I didn't have music or art, I don't know how I would be doing today, like really. Everything could have been taken away from me that day. Like not just my life, just one finger and I wouldn't be able to play the way that I play. Like it's the tiny things. When I was doing Hasbara in London, I went to my primary school and my secondary school. And I said, you know, like I sat here once and Yola's sitting here too. It could have been anyone here. And that's the crazy part. If we don't stick to our values and fight this war, really, it's gonna keep being a fear for everyone.